Okay, hello there. It's me, Jim. I'm back with another bit of science fiction and fantasy unboxing. So today I've got 8 books in around 6 different packages. I got these around a few weeks ago, so I've already forgotten what's in most of them. But I'm going to begin with this one, and I think I remember what's in it, but I'll leave that as a surprise. First of all, I've got just shy of a pint of Old Speckled Hen. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Once more, we've got the church bells going in the background. So, these were all from eBay. And this particular one was from a bookshop in Leicester. So it's Maynard and Bradley. I was looking for a specific book, and this chap had it, and then he offered me another one with slightly reduced postage. I've paid over the odds really for both of these, but I thought it's nice to help out an independent bookshop, so that's what I did in the end. So I'm hoping they're pretty good condition. I don't know if I've got my camera in the right place there. Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? You don't want to see me? Anyway, okay, so inside we've got this mysterious black package. Lovely. He's packaged it very well. Let's take that away. And there's a bit more there. Lovely. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all very well. Hello. Okay, right, so we've got the receipt. He's put the postage discount there. I won't show any more of that because I don't want you knowing my address, you bastards. No offence. Okay, hello there. These are lovely looking books. It was worth it. So, right, I'll put one out of sight. The first one, this is the reason I went for this particular purchase. I'm going to start collecting these now. I'm a sucker for collecting series of books. So this is Edgar Rice Burroughs, John Carter of Mars. This is number 11, so I've got quite a few to collect yet. The initial appeal of collecting these was the scantily clad women on the front cover, just for pure historical reference, of course. But it is quite a wonderful illustration. We've got this very strange looking humanoid. Looks like a robot of sorts, but quite skeletal. And a poor damsel in distress with her nipples carefully hidden by golden circles. Okay, with the spine, it's got obvious sun damage, but that's nothing to worry about. It's a New English Library edition. So we've encountered a few of these now, haven't we, on here? 30 pence in the UK, so this could be late 60s. It's the 11th and final book in the series. I'm not going to read the blurb because it's part of the series, but anyway, let's delve in, see if we see anything interesting. Hello, we've got something. Mr. P.N. Tandy, flat 30, 17 Park Hill Drive, Leicester. Well, I'll be darned. If you're watching, Mr. Tandy, if you're still with us, you won't be watching this, but it'd be nice if you were. Okay, so, right, this is a 1968 edition, but the copyright goes back to the 40s. So, I don't really know much about this series, but I did know that it was quite an early one. It's in very good condition, actually, for its age. No hidden banknotes. I'm sure our bookseller rifled through it beforehand. There's no back matter, but it's in very good condition, I must say. I'm already getting a whiff coming up, but let's have a deeper sniff, and we can also have a look at the cover once I've scanned the devil. Okay, let's get in here. Ooh. Oh, this is very musty, but not unpleasant. It's a decomposed leaf. It's a family favourite on here. Yes, decomposed leaf. I'm quite quite happy with that. Lovely. There's a slight after sniff of tobacco, I must say. Anyway, there we are. This is the first one. John Carter of Mars. Has anybody read these series, by the way? Is it worth reading? I imagine it's more of a kind of fantasy adventure than anything remotely to do with science fiction. But of course, science fiction, but more of a genre novel, perhaps. Anyway, I'm rambling. Okay, the next one. This was done, you just said pick a second one and you have slightly reduced postage. I'd rather have the second one completely free of postage, personally, because they both come in the same package. But there we are, we're helping out an independent bookshop. Yes, anyway. Okay, so this is A.E. van Vogt. We've come across this again before. Vogt? No, it's not Vogt. Vogt, perhaps. And a E. Main Hull, the Winged Man. Or Winged Man, if you prefer. Got this very interesting structure in the background there, a kind of pyramid structure, but with a kind of festooned in science fiction, futuristic city, perhaps. And we've got these various winged apparitions dancing around there. Plus, we've got a submarine, I think, in the foreground. Very wonderful cover. That's the only reason I chose this as my second option, because it's a lovely cover. Spine is absolutely immaculate. I don't think this has been read. And it's published by Sphere. No, what have we got here? 85 pence. This is probably tiptoeing into the early 80s, perhaps. Shall I read the blurb? You can skip this if you don't want to listen to it, but here we go. It wasn't a bird, but it couldn't be a man. Lieutenant William Kenlon had watched the incredible creature circling the submarine sea serpent in the darkness of the night, and he could barely believe what he saw. The giant winged monster was human, and it was intent on some purpose that involved the sub and its crew. Then the creature landed, and suddenly, impossibly, the sea serpent was in another world. Ooh, I like the sound of that. A world of the far future, where the land was uninhabitable and humanity as Kenlon knew it had died out. A world in which the strange birdmen of the air warred with the even stranger denizens of the sea for domination, and in that bizarre battle for survival, the men from the 20th century were the vital factor. Okay, lovely. Sounds interesting. I'll probably read that. Has anyone read it? Would you recommend it? Okay, we've got nothing inside here. This wasn't owned by anyone, perhaps. Okay, originally published in 1944. During the war. This is 77. Okay, so late 70s. Yes. Nothing inside. No. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at the cover in more detail, and I'm going to have a damn good sniff. Definitely. Oh yeah, that's it's old tobacco smoke, this one. Yeah, quite pleasant to me. Perhaps not for you. Yeah, okay, tobacco. Short and sweet. Okay. Gonna have a little sip. Lovely. And let's crack on. Okay. Right. This one is from eBay. I can't remember the seller. Some of these are from, this was probably from an individual. I don't think it's from a bookshop as such. Anyway. Oh! Hello there! Right. This one was recommended to me by someone on the comment section. It didn't exactly recommend it, but said it was a bit possibly pretentious. But I like the idea of it. So this is by Barry Malzberg, which we featured on perhaps the last book haul, I can't remember. Beyond Apollo. So as I understand it, it's about an astronaut that is heading towards Venus and starts tripping out, starts hallucinating. It sounds very interesting to me. Very interesting cover there. It's okay. I mean, it looks like the kind of painting you would get on a fairground ride, you know, kind of airbrushed, which is okay. The price on here is in American dollars and Canadian dollars, so this may be an imported book. Okay, one of the most terrifying visions ever to come out of science fiction. That's by Robert Silverberg, that quote. Spine's a bit buggered. Well, it's a little bit creased, but I don't mind that. Okay, let's read it and see if I've got it right. Okay, Harry Evans, the lone survivor of the first Venus space shot, has the shocking knowledge of its fate locked in his subconscious. No one knows why he came back alone and what caused his manic mood disorders. Was there some disastrous systems malfunction, or were there mind-altering influences on the planet of love? Good Lord. As the world anxiously awaits the truth, Evans wrestles with dreams and fantasies, piecing together memories of sexual urges and an uncontrollable series of mental states. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's have a dip inside. We have a little pencil, bit of pencil here, PF 100. £1 perhaps. What else? What else? That's all. That pencil has been very, it's been pressed in quite hard, but of course it's a pencil that's been used. Let's have a look when this devil was published. This is 1989. Original copyright of 1972. It's in very good condition, I've got to say that. No hidden banknotes. Oh, that's devilish, isn't it? Got some marking on the back cover, but nothing too naughty. Lots of books we can purchase here by mail order. Well, they're all science fiction, mostly. Hello there. J.G. Ballard, love him. Anyway, none of my favourite books. Anyway, right, let's have a look at the cover in more detail, and I'm going to have a damn good sniffing. Oh, hello there. This is a new one. I'll tell you what, this is not a decomposed leaf, but a leaf. But a leaf that, do you know those green bugs that if you scare them, they make a kind of stink smell? Stink bug. It smells a bit like that. Stink bug. Yeah, slightly unpleasant. No fecal matter though, so that's good. Okay, next. Oh, it's a lovely little tipple that is, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, let's get into this one. I find these very hard to open, I must say. As some of you may know, I've got very weak wrists. Yeah, I've broken both of them badly in the past, and one of them was botched in an operation to fix it. So I can't use my manly strength to open it. I don't have any strength anyway, to be fair. Okay, hello. What's this? Oh, hello. Hello. It's Greg Bear's Blood Music. Right, so this is one of my favourite books of all time. At the moment, I'm trying to compile a list of my favourite science fiction books of all time. So I'm going to be rereading a lot of the ones that I think are in that list. And this is one of them. So I'm going to reread it and see if it warrants its place. Okay, that's the receipt, I believe. Yep. Okay, that's it's quite a nice cover. I've seen better covers, I must say, but I went on price. The market value for used books of Blood Music is pretty robust. I mean, you can't really pay less than £4 for this copy, which is quite strange when you think about it. But there's some very nice covers out there. There's one with a face that's got a neck and that it's dissolving. But anyway, I remember this being a brilliant book. Yes, in pretty good condition, a little tiny bit of foxing. The spine is splendid. Yeah, it's been read, but it's splendid. Published by Legend. Haven't heard of that one before. Or Legend, if you prefer. I will read the blurb, just in case you haven't heard of it. £3.50. This is 90s. Probably 90s. Okay, a dazzling flight of disciplined imagination, Paul Anderson. Apocalyptic momentum. Oh, wait a minute, I'm reading bloody... Anyway. Virgil Ullum, a brilliant but unorthodox researcher working to develop biochips, has exceeded the guidelines of genetic research. He's produced intelligent clumps of matter. With his illegal experiments discovered, he makes one last desperate effort to save his creations and injects himself with their deadly serum. Now 1 billion microbes are throbbing within him, waiting to be unleashed on an unsuspecting world. Brilliant! I butchered the reading of that, but it really is a special book. But I shall be reviewing that soon. Now this is interesting. Look at this. So here there was a pencil marking there, and we've still got the remnants of an eraser that's been used to rub it off. So get rid of that. It's a shame they got rid of it because I like those little things. Let's see if we can see what it was. It was a price, I think. Oh well. Eon. That's another great book by Greg Bear. I really like Greg Bear. Okay, 1988 is this edition, so yes, we were right about the age there. Okay. Wilhelm. No. I thought there was something there, but there isn't. Okay, usual mail order book fodder. Okay. There's a great big bend in the back cover. I mean, someone's let that just lie around bent, which is a shame. But other than that, it's okay. Right, have a look at the cover, and I'm going to sniff this devil. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are all very different, you know. Stale bread. It's got a yeastiness about it. Hopefully I'm not sucking that into my lungs. Well, I am sucking it into my lungs, so I hope it isn't yeast. Anyway, there we are. Let's go for the next one. Okay, this is from World of Books on eBay. Hello. This has already been opened by some blackguard. Oh God, I may as well be using a butter knife for all the good that's doing. Oh, hell. Oh, hello. Ah, yes. This is another one that I've ordered based on this list that I'm compiling. I don't think this is going to be in the top list, but I had. So this is where late the sweet birds sang, and I read this years ago, and a few months ago it came into my head again. A scene within the book, and I thought, my goodness, did I read that? What is the book? I couldn't remember what the book was, so it was a nightmare trying to remember what it was. But it's about clones, post-apocalyptic, kind of post-human kind of feel. Quite a haunting story. But I'm going to reread this one soon, and it's by Kate Wilhelm. Has anyone read this? What do you think of it? I quite liked it, but I found it quite a haunting kind of book. Very good condition. Spine is very nice. I don't think it's been read. Okay, book bandage. Pesky price sticker underneath. Okay, that's put on there by the World of Books, so you can't see how much it was worth originally, perhaps. Yeah, we've got some devilish clones on the back. Okay, Play God. It's the most dangerous game of all. I can't read the blurb because they've stuck all that crap over it, but you get the idea. Clones, dark. United Kingdom, 90 pence, so early 80s perhaps. Oh look, 60 pence. We were robbed because I paid about £4, I think. Yeah, this is just a little set part of the story. I might read that though, just to give a flavour of it. They worked all night preparing the nursery. Sarah had enlisted Margaret, Hilda, Lucy and half a dozen other women who were all gowned and masked professionally. One of them dropped a basin and 3 others screamed in unison. David cursed, but under his breath. They would be all right when they had the babies, he told himself. The bloodless births started at 5:45 and at 12:30 they had 25 infants. 4 died in the first hour, another died 3 hours later, and the rest of them thrived. The only baby left in the tanks was the fetus that would be Celia, 9 weeks younger than the others. Clones. Damn clones. Okay. Okay, this is 1977 actually. So, yeah, it's a late 70s edition. Very good condition for that, for its age. Okay, I'll scan this cover, but it's nothing special, is it? But we're going to sniff it. Come on. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh. This has got a wet cardboard smell. You know, if you get cardboard wet, it smells a little bit like sick. It smells like that. Not quite as pungent, but wet cardboard. Okay, getting a dry mouth here. Okay, what have we got left? Okay, another single book. World of books. This knife. I'm going to use my scalpel. That's more like it. There we go. Aha! Okay, I ordered this at the same time as I ordered Where Late the Sweet Bird Sang, if that was what it was called. Yes. Just to get slightly more off the second book. I just took a punt. Again, this is by Kate Wilhelm. I thought I'd try something else of hers. This is the Infinity Box. I know absolutely nothing about it, but it's quite a nice cover actually. Incidentally, about 10 years ago, I went through a phase of doing paintings of kind of geometric shapes, but of this kind of cracked concrete. So that's kind of what made me buy it really. It reminded me of my old paintings. Pretty good condition. The spine has been read, lovely, slightly concave. Yes, we've got no gouges in any of these, which is good. 95p, so late 70s, early 80s. Okay, I'll read this, quite short. Suppose you could enter the mind of a beautiful woman, see what she sees, feel what she feels, and control her completely. Good Lord. Suppose you could turn back the hands of your watch and relive your past. Suppose the stories you wrote kept coming true. That's it. That's all we got to go by. Sounds interesting, perhaps in a vague sort of way. Nothing here. There's no little inscriptions or anything, unfortunately. What have we got here? First published in 79. I think this is a 79 edition. This may be a first edition, actually. Okay. It all appears to be above board. No hidden treasures, unfortunately. Okay, right. Have a look at the cover and I'm going to sniff it. Oh, hello there. No. Wood. Just wood. Plain old wood. Boring. Okay. Right, the last one is a double, I think. Yeah, there's 2 little devils in there. I think I remember what this is. As you may know, I'm also collecting the Counter-Earth series, the Gore novels. And I think this is a couple of those. It is. Okay. Right. Oh, hell. What the hell? There's some kind of detritus with this. Looks like... Look at it. Can you see that? It looks like soil of some kind, or sand, I don't know. Oh dear. Look at the state of that. Oh. Okay, I don't like the look at... I don't know if I'll be sniffing these, you know. Might lose a lung. Okay, look at this. They started putting these bastard labels over the... So it must be a price thing there, but... How dare you? How dare you? Okay, this is Guardsman of Gore, and it's got a load of bloody... whatever the hell that is. Yeah, some kind of soil. Okay, as per normal for these books, we have a scantily clad young lady there and a brutish oaf standing over her in a proprietorial fashion. This is by John Norman, of course. This spine has been buggered. Oh, hello. This is the culprit here. Look at this. Look at this bloody here. It's like a hole in there, and it's bleeding. It's bleeding this bloody soil stuff. So that's the culprit. It's dead binding glue. That's a shame. This is the 16th book in the series. I'm not going to read the blurb. Yeah, it's okay. The so it's already affected me. This lady it's got a style about it of like 50s pin-up paintings, I would say. Okay, this is 1982. 1982. What have we got inside here apart from that devilish... What the hell? I saw something then. It looked dodgy. Here it is. Look at this. Yeah, this... It's very... you might not be able to see it, but there's discoloration here in a very dubious looking pattern. Oh dear. Oh dear. But other than that, it seems okay, but yeah, the spine is shagged to within an inch of its life. I'm going to try and sniff it, but I'm going to take a very small sniff. Right, okay. Wish me luck. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this. Oh. Oh, it's like pond water. Stagnant pond. Yeah, it's not good. Rubbish. Okay, let's go have a look at the other. Here he is. Okay, oh no. Okay, this is Rogue of Gore, and we've got more of the same. Two young women there cowering beneath this great big brute of a bastard. Yeah, and it's got the old detritus on it. It's not a bad condition. It's okay. Spine has been read. It's been read quite a bit, this one. 195, so yeah, we're in the 80s here, I think, again. Let's have a look inside. Yeah, nothing of interest. 1982, this one. Okay. Let's have a, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. The pages are parting company. The spine is shagged. That's a shame. These are both pretty bad. They're in bad condition. I think it was noted as acceptable, but I'm on eBay. Acceptable runs the gamut between acceptable and something you'd probably light a fire with. So anyway, let's have a sniff, and you can have a look at the cover. All right, come on. Oh. Digestive biscuit. I'm surprised. Yeah, it's got a sweet. It's slightly more sweet over here. Yeah, that's a digestive biscuit through and through. My God, it's tickled. Someone's gone up my nose there that shouldn't have. I'm gonna be off my tits in a minute. Okay, so end of the book haul for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Have you read any of those books, and would you recommend any of them for me to read? Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag there. We've got some interesting numbers there. So hopefully I'll be reading one of those soon. The next one I'm reading actually is Soul of the Robot, which was in a previous book haul. I'm going to start reading that tonight. But if there's any of those that you think I'll like, then please do say so and I'll read The Devil. I've also got that Where Late the Sweet Birds Sang to read, which I'll read as well. But anyway, thanks for joining me this evening, and I'll be back next time with a book review. I'm reviewing Destiny's Road by Larry Niven. Okay, let's end it there. I hope that shit didn't go in my beer. No, seems alright. Okay, cheerio.